Inspired by this verse in 1 Corinthians 13. You doing that to give me a hard time? No. I always tell him just to keep on playing. I thought he was being a smart aleck, just gonna play through the whole service. What you pointing at? What'd I do? Okay. 1 Corinthians 13. It's been inspired by this verse that I want to share with y'all. And it reads this. Tammy, throw it up. There it is. You are a letter from Christ, written not with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God, not on tablets of stone, but on tablets of human hearts. So this verse is basically saying we are all a walking, living, breathing letter that God is writing. We are proof that He's still alive and that He's working in the hearts of men. So what we've been doing over the past few weeks is, you know, sharing some stories. Some of y'all may know it as Testify. Been doing that. So we're going to do that today too, because I think this is a really good story that y'all can learn a lot from. So with that being said, if you would please, stop making faces. Please welcome Reina Osczepinski to the stage. Ushers, we have a problem. 4 rows back, 4 rows back. Good morning, Reina.
Good morning.
We did this first service, as you know, that's how we do it. She's still, I think she's more nervous right now than she was first service, so y'all just be patient with her, show her some love. And we got a lot to go through, so we just gonna get in. And y'all might as well strap it on in, because we about to be in here for a minute. Get ready. With that being said, Miss Reina, let's start from the beginning. Talk to me about how your relationship with your mother and father was when you was young.
Bad.
It was bad. What do you mean, bad?
My mom was on drugs and my dad was nowhere around.
So let's put an age to this. And just so you know, I'm going to be looking over here to the left. Oh, he left me. Where did Mike go? He's my safety blanket. Oh man. Oh, you're in the back. Just when I get an age wrong, just throw up a number or something. Mike was our narrator when we was talking about this the other day. He was like, Reina, you was 5, not 12. Let's get the ages right. So let's put an age on this. We're talking about at the age of 3, your mom is an addict and your dad is nowhere around.
Yes.
Okay, if you're 3 and your mom's doping and your dad's not around, who's taking care of you?
My grandmother.
Your grandma. Okay. Were you the only person in the house?
No.
Who else was there?
My 3 cousins.
Let's name them, because we got we got 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon in here, so let's name them. We got Jasmine, Lydia, Christina,
and
JJ, and Junie, and you,
Jimmy,
and Grandma.
Yes.
So 7 of y'all in a house.
Yes.
But let's talk to them about what kind of house this is. Is anybody from up north? Anybody? Anybody? Jersey, New York? Woo-woo. Something like that? Okay. So when I say house, really what I'm saying, I'm trying to be nice, but really what we're saying, Reina from the projects. Okay? Yeah, she from the projects. Yes, a little closet. So when, like we talked about this, I asked her how big the house was. She said 3 bedroom, 1 bath.
Yes.
Which by Florida standards is really like a room and a half and like a quarter of a bathroom. So there's 7 kids or 7 people in all of this right here. All right, and the bathroom is right over there to the side. That's what the house is looking like, pretty much, right? It's pretty small.
Yes.
There's 7 of y'all in there.
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, what was life like with everyone in the house?
Crazy.
It was craziness?
Yes.
How old are y'all at this point? You're 3. The girls are
4 or 5.
4 or 5. The boys are
in teenage years.
12, 13s, 14s. Yeah. Okay. So they're beginning of high school. Y'all are elementary, before elementary, and it's just your grandma taking care of you.
Yes.
Okay. And y'all from Jersey. How long did y'all stay in Jersey for? A long time?
No.
No. What happens?
We moved to Florida in 95.
So you moved to Florida in 95. Why did y'all, I mean, this is y'all's home. Why did y'all leave Jersey?
Because my mom was on drugs and my uncle had passed away.
Your uncle?
Which is my mom's brother.
Your mom's brother, which is the father of
My 3 cousins.
Okay.
Or 4 cousins.
4 cousins. So, let's rewind it. So you're living with your grandma because your mom is doped up. Jasmine, Lydia, Christina, and JJ are living with your grandma because their parents had died.
Yes.
So it's all of y'all in the house, and your grandma decides, I've had enough of my daughter doing drugs. I can't stand the fact that my son passed away and I got his kids. It's time for a fresh start. So she moves all of y'all down to Florida.
Yes.
Okay, now you say your mom was on drugs. Was she out and about? Was she locked up? Like, where was she?
She was in prison.
Okay, so she's doping. She's in prison. Your cousins, your uncle and aunt die. It's all of y'all. Your grandma picks you up, moves you down here. Start fresh.
Yes.
Okay. So you was 3, you moved down here when you was roughly about 7?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so you moved out here roughly when you was about 7. So for 4 years you spent your time in Jersey. Did you see your mom at all while you was in Jersey?
Yes.
When and where?
When I was in Jersey, I don't know exactly, roughly, but in prison.
So you was old enough to remember having gone to the prison to see her?
Absolutely.
So we're going to throw like 5, let's say 5 or 6.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 or 6 you see your mom in prison often, or was this a one-time occurrence?
Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, okay, when like the stars aligned and we had like a solar eclipse, you would go?
Yes.
Something like that? Okay. So really the only relationship that you got with your mom right now is through a glass door?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all moved down here. How's life being down here with just your grandma and a bunch of crazy girls?
Sorry.
Why don't you just be honest about it?
It was bad because we found out that she had cancer.
Okay, so y'all moved down here at 7. Y'all are down here for a couple of years and you find out she has cancer.
Yes.
So now that all of y'all know she has cancer, what transpires? Is it just y'all? Do we add people to the mix? Like what happens? What goes down?
My mom comes down from Jersey to live, and then my brother JJ comes down as well.
So JJ and your mom were still up in Jersey. Y'all been down here for a couple of years already. Your mom gets out of prison. She's trying to get right. They find out that your grandma has cancer, which is her mom. Then they move down here to help take care of grandma and to help take care of the girls.
Yes.
Sound about right? But now you said the last time you saw your mom was through a glass door. So what's that like? Now your mom is down here, but you're living with grandma. This is like big mama. She's like the heart and soul of the family. Now mom's back in the picture. What's that like?
It was good to have her back.
What was y'all's relationship like?
When then, or?
Yeah. I mean, when she came back down, when she came down to Florida, what was it like?
I guess alright.
Was you staying with her?
The weekend I was, and then I would go back home to go back to school.
So on the weekdays, you would stay with Grandma, Christina, and Lydia, and Jasmine, and JJ?
Yes.
And Junie wasn't down yet? Junie was down, just wasn't living with y'all yet?
Yes.
Okay. But on the weekends, you would go stay with your mom?
Yes.
So in lieu of the fact that she was an addict, she was in prison, y'all are working on your relationship now?
Yes.
And partly in reason due to the fact that your grandma's got cancer and that's why your mom moved down.
Yes.
How's the whole family taking the fact that your grandma got cancer? Like, how are they coping with this?
Sad because they told her that she had a couple months to a year to live.
So they give her the timeline, which they do many a times with cancer patients. The family's sad, they're upset. How's the mood in the house? Is it crazy? Is it people kind of getting along? Like what's really good?
It was crazy.
It was crazy. If you had to tell one crazy story that happened during this time, you would say?
My mom and my brother, which is JJ, get into a fight because my mom wanted to keep all of us and JJ wanted to keep all of us. And my mom said she's not, or that he could keep the 3 girls, but she's going to keep me and my little sister, she's autistic, so that's why she wanted to keep her. And Anyways, they start fighting, and my mom stabs him.
Okay, so, you know, a normal argument, which for most of us would be yelling and screaming, turns into your mom having enough. We going back to Jersey, son. Picks up a knife, stabs your brother.
Yes.
That's pretty much what happens?
Yes.
Come on, y'all. I know y'all looking like y'all, like, wow, that's kind of funny, though. I mean, when's the last time you got so mad at somebody you just stabbed them? Anybody? Nobody? It's funny. Just saying. It's crazy to me. You wanna know why it's funny? Because they actually best friends. Like, her mom and JJ are best friends. And even after this, right, they're still good friends.
Yes.
Like, can you imagine being the person that stabbed your best friend and being like, yo, my bad, dog, I just, something came over me and it was there. It was there. So while this is going on, they're fighting, they're arguing, she stabs him. Grandma's at the house, right?
Yeah.
She's witnessing all of this, and y'all too, right? What does grandma say? I mean, this is Big Mama, like, she got a wreck shop, right? What does she do?
She says, hide the knife.
Oh, so she's in the background yelling, hide the knife, hide the knife. Like, y'all already starting to cover this up, right?
Yes.
Wipe it down, throw it away, throw it in the trash can, burn it. That's what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, so now that that's set aside, craziness is going on. How's your grandma dealing with the fact that she's the one that got cancer, she's the one that was primarily taking care of all of y'all?
Well, she's trying to stay up for us.
Did you ever see her angry, upset, sad, anything like that?
Never.
Nah, she good spirits?
Yes.
Okay. Through all of that, where's God in this? Where's church? How's all that working for y'all?
Well, we always been in church since we was little, going with her.
So she was the one taking y'all to church?
Yes.
What kind of church was it?
Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay, so grandma's a Seventh-day Adventist. She's doing the right thing. She's got y'all coming to church. Even when she gets cancer, she keeps going?
Yes.
And y'all keep going?
Yes.
Okay, so they gave her a couple of months to a year and a half to live. Your mom and JJ moved down. They're helping. Even after the crazy stabbing, they still cool. And y'all are getting along because that's, you know, that's what we do. We stab each other and we kiss and make up, you know. Grandma's coping. So does she stay with y'all the whole time that she has cancer?
No.
What happens?
Put her in a nursing home.
Y'all put her in a nursing home?
Yes.
Because
it was getting worse.
It was getting worse. She needed help full time. So let's put a month to this. This is January.
Yes.
You're about 9 years old.
Yes.
No, you're 10. You are 10. Mike told me this. I wrote this down.
Okay.
She's 10. She's 10. She's 10
okay,
because she's about to turn 11, right? Because your birthday's coming up in what? February? February 12th.
Yes.
So y'all put grandma in the nursing home in January because it's progressively getting worse. Was her hair falling out or anything from the chemo?
No.
No, so she looked normal. Y'all just knew she was going through it. Mm-hmm. So y'all put her in the nursing home to get help full time. In February though, your birthday comes up. Y'all celebrate your birthday, you know, kind of a bright spot in a rough time. But something happens a couple weeks after that. Tell them what happened.
Well, I'm in school. We come home from school and we see like a lot of family members at the house. So we like knew something was up. And my brother tells us that my grandma passed away.
So in January, y'all just put her in the nursing home. You just celebrated your birthday. And then a couple of weeks later, you find out Big Mama done passed away.
Yeah.
Cancer got her.
Yes.
How y'all feeling right now? How you feeling?
Upset.
Upset?
Sad.
Sad.
All of the above.
All of you, any negative emotion, we could just check it off.
Yes.
How was you feeling about God at that time?
I was angry.
You were angry with him?
Absolutely.
Did you keep going to church?
Yes.
Why you kept going to church? Tell me why.
For the sake of my grandmother.
Because you knew that would honor your grandma, so you stuck with it.
Yes.
Okay. And even though you was mad at God, you was like, I'm still going to go to church.
Yes.
Okay. Who's going to take care of y'all now?
Well, my mom was going to take care of me, and my brother was going to take care of the 3 girls.
Okay, but are you staying with mom full time, or are you still over at the house and then
still,
mom weekends?
With my brother on the weekdays, and the weekend I was with my mom.
Okay, so JJ steps up.
Yes.
Says he's going to take care of y'all, but you also got Junie, who is your brother. He steps in to take care of y'all too, right?
Yes.
Tell them how old JJ and Junie are at this time.